Maybe we're stuck here forever.
Forever? No way. We're getting a divorce.
Yeah, I know, we're getting a divorce.
Hello and welcome everyone to First Look. This week we're checking a really awesome game that I really enjoyed playing. It Takes Two. So it's a co-op game where you're doing different objectives through the level to progress through. For a couple that has just decided to get a divorce. They have one kid. It's a daughter. She's kind of, you see a lot of her in the beginning of the story. She's actually what made us turn into clay models, wood models. I'm not quite sure what we're made out of. But yeah, the objective, we want to eventually repair our marriage is, I think, the end goal. It's hard to say if that's going to happen yet. We're still arguing quite a bit throughout the story. But you progress through the level doing different mechanics where one player could hit something and then the other person has to secure it or activate another switch at another point in time. A couple of different mechanics like that. It's really cool. One unique thing was the split screen mechanic. We're online playing through this playthrough, not local, not same machine, yet still split screen. Really unique. It made it still feel like the other person was there. You were still playing with them even though you weren't, especially in these times where you can't necessarily do that. It was a nice feature to still see. It brings back like you would old school split screen play on your Xbox at your friend's house or something like that. There's a main character called the Book of Love. He's doctored by Dr. Hakim. He kind of narrates you through and he will guide you through fixing your marriage or at least trying to stay friends, it looks like. Hard to say what's going to happen at the end of the story. Really, really cool level design. That's probably the nicest thing about it. It all fits and flows and makes sense. So in this level, we're working towards getting to a toolbox to open it to repair the hammer. That's on my back on the left there. And the level just feels like we're in a workshop. There's dangers. It's raining nails, and it could kill our players at any time. And it's really cool mechanics. It's all metal and wood and held together with fasteners, and it flows really nice. It's an amazing level design. Couldn't be more happy with how the game looks and performs overall. There was a little bit of graphic bugs later on in a few levels, but only I experienced it, so that could just be different graphics cards. Who knows? Overall, not even worth being concerned about at all. Another really cool mechanic that happens quite a lot is the sliding mechanic that you're seeing now. So in this mechanic, you're grinding around through your house. Same level, but just a different section where we have to slide across these the wires in the house to get to the next part of the objective and dodging different dangers, we'll call them, along the wire. So there could be, you know, a pole, a tap could be in the middle of it. There could be a fastener in the way. One of the wires could have electricity pulsing through it, or you have to switch rails. So like, there's the electricity. Didn't even think anything about it. Thought I could grind through it. No, can't ride through the electricity, so you have to dodge that. And you're going through really cool and unique level design, and all to eventually the end goal is to save the marriage or become friends. And maybe we don't save the marriage. I haven't beat the game yet, but definitely plan to. It's really fun. Only one person has to own it. There's a friend pass available on whichever platform you pick it up on, where that person, the secondary person, joins, because you must play it with two people. So one person buys it, or you split on it, whichever you want. And then you play without having to pay twice, which is really cool, especially since you're required to have two people to play regardless. A great game to play with a friend, a significant other, your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you have it. Fantastic game to play with anybody. I definitely recommend checking it out. Can't say anything bad about the game at all. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's worth checking out. Different camera views, different angles, no matter what your experience level with video games is, this is definitely a game to check out. That split screen helps a lot to help each other through it along the way and not arguing. Great game, definitely worth checking out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment. I really suggest you take a look at It Takes Two.
Oh, okay. Settle down there.
This toolbox is crazy!